Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Southnode. We're going to talk about how the Southnode is officially in Libra in Vedic. I read Vedic astrology. Okay, the Southnode represents our past lives, and it represents things that we need to move away from. We need to go closer to our North Node. And the North Node and the South Node are opposite signs. So say, for example, if your North Node is in Cancer, your South Node will be in Capricorn because those are opposite signs. In Vedic astrology, they call it Rahu and Ketu. So right now, the South Node, which represents the past, what we need to move away from, is in Libra. And me doing further investigating, that's what I've been doing. I've been investigating. I came to a conclusion because a lot of things been happening in my life and it makes sense. So the South Node's in Libra. The sign of Libra represents balance, justice, is the air element of Venus. It represents order, law, represents Mayat. It represents, basically justice and balance. It's the air element. It rules the 7th house of relationships, which means Libra is about two opposite poles coming together to create harmony, right? But in the air element. So, from my experience with these placements that are planned out in the sky, self-explanatory from what I can see is there needs to be balance, or we need to learn how to balance out the past. And that's the reason why this tower is happening. So the tower is Aries and Uranus, right? The opposite sign of Aries is Libra. So North Node's in Libra, Uranus is in, what am I saying? Uranus is in Aries and Libra. Aries is in Aquarius, and so is the North Node. The South Node is in Libra. So the reason why this tower is happening is to bring balance back, especially to the past. And I believe that the South Node being in Libra is just as important as Aries being in not only the North Node, but in Uranus. The North Node's going to be in Aries for 18 months. It's going to leave around September 25th of 2023. So we have a year and a half of balancing out our past karma. And that's another thing about Libra. Libra represents karma and is in South Node, which is our past lives. And a lot of things weren't making sense to me why certain things were happening, and then come to find out they were part of my past. Specifically people that they're a part of my past life. And the reason why we met in this life again, we met in this life is because there needs to be balance. We need to balance the scales of our past life karma together. Balance is going to counteract with the tower. I feel like that's the only way that this tower that's playing out in the sky is going to be successful. If you come to the tower with balance and with love, and not with devil energy, and trying to one up a person or trying to play a stick mind game on a person. Like I said a few months ago, you know, Uranus is coming after the negative aspects of Capricorn, whatever sign, whatever planets in Capricorn, more specifically Saturn. So you know, a lot of this war, from what I'm gathering, is this war, this, you know, the spiritual war, this resistance that's been going on. It's connected to the past for a lot of different reasons. A lot it's past life shit that hasn't been resolved. This is why a lot of people are meeting people and calling them their twin flame, when in reality is they're not your twin flame. They're just from your past, and y'all meet up to try to balance out the scales of the past together. You know, when it comes to a balance beam, there's two scales. So two people, two energies have to agree to cooperate with each other to bring balance. It's nothing more, nothing less than that. It's all about balance. This tower is all about balance, especially balancing out the past so you can have a better future. I learned some things about my past that absolutely fucking shocked me. I had no idea how dark, when I mean dark, I mean pitch black, how dark my past really was. I had no idea. I had no idea how real shit was. I had no idea. You know, I was thinking things were one way when they were not. Past life, Libra, bringing balance to the past. Because it seems like, you know, everybody's talking about the timelines and stuff, but it seems like we're living in the past and in the future at the same time, within the present. I mean, I guess that's how life really is, but it's very obvious to me now. This is why we're meeting people from our past lives. Why when we meet people, it's an instant connection and we don't know why we're connected to them. Southnode. I don't think, because Southnode energy is what you're supposed to move away from. But you can't move away from balance. Balance is necessary. So it seemed like a lot of stuff is kind of in reverse. You know, like things that you will think wouldn't happen or happening because they need to be balanced out. The relationship, the connection needs to be balanced out. And not even just like in a past life, the things that happen in your past and this life need to be balanced out. Balance out the trauma, the drama, or whatever, so you can have a better future. This is what the South Node in Libra is about. It's just as important as the North Node and the Tower, which is Uranus. A lot of stuff wasn't making sense to me until I started really going deeper within astrology and understanding the placements and how it's playing out in our individual lives. And that's exactly what I did. South Node in Libra is very important. This is why, you might be meeting people from the past. It's like, you know how they say like a retrograde, a Mercury retrograde, and people try to come back, exes try to come back, you get messages from people you haven't talked to in a while. Just imagine that on a larger scale for 18 months. This is what the South Node of Libra is doing. It's that energy, but it's way more intense. Way more intense. But the reason why you meet these people again is to balance out the karma that's between you both. That's what the quote unquote a past life relationship is all about. It's not about he's your twin flame, she's your twin flame. That's not what it's about. We come back to earth to learn lessons and to go through things to learn and grow from it. That's the basics. Nothing more, nothing less. This is what they don't want you to know. This is what they don't want you to know about what's really going on. They want you to believe that they're your twin and you keep getting dog walked spiritually by not only your so-called twin, but the people around them. Because they're not your twin. Your twin, if a real twin flame wouldn't do that to you, and it'll be mutual. Ain't nothing more than a past life karmic soulmate. But shit happens for a reason. It happens for a reason. Like, it may seem like it's hell on earth, and it could be. But it's to bring balance back to you, to balance out the karma between you and that person. That's why you meet people from the past, and the timing is just really like horrible. I noticed that with someone that I used to deal with in the past. When we met, we used to text and stuff, and nothing was really happening at that time, but he didn't really make a move. When he decided he wanted to make a move, the timing was really bad. And it was like he should have made a move when he had the chance the first time. And what I mean by that is like, don't wait. If you have an opportunity, don't wait to use that opportunity, to balance out the scales with another person. Or maybe you do have to wait. My past is very interesting. My past involves a lot of ego, a lot of abuse, a lot of not knowing where to go, not knowing how to heal properly, and how to have healthy relationships and healthy boundaries with people. Based off of just that alone, what I got gathered from that is just based off what I read in my birth chart. I've been doing birth chart readings on myself, and everything makes sense as to why everything has happened the way it has. I used to have regrets about my past, to have deep regrets about certain things, but I don't regret nothing anymore. Everything happened for a reason. Another thing that I find very important, if you are trying to balance a scale with another person to balance out the karma between the both of you, there has to be communication. There has to be open communication where both parties can speak their piece, and then go their separate ways if that's what they both choose to do, if that's what is the best thing that could be in that scenario. This South Node is a reminder. It's giving me the past comes back to haunt you. My past been haunting me bad. My past been haunting me literally bad. And I had no idea what was going on at first, but I do now. I learned that in the past I was completely getting taken advantage of by men, and it played out in this life too. You know? Taken advantage of by the people I love, and it played out in this life again. They say history repeats itself. I fell into the same pattern that I was supposed to get out of. My South Node. South Node is the part of you that you revisit, but you don't stay there. You learn from it, and you go closer to your North Node. And that's one of the biggest lessons I learned in this life, and it came with consequences. Because I didn't really listen to my intuition. So the past is going to haunt us for 18 months. And there's karma attached to it because it's in Libra. And balance. So we need to choose wisely on how we move forward with the people from our past, because there's a tower attached to it. The karma is either you're going to get abundance, or you're going to get the Ten of Swords. There's no in between with this tower in the North and the South Node in Libra. Depending on the decisions you make, you either going to get the Ten of Cups or the Ten of Swords. You either going to get the Lovers or the Devil. The choice is yours. Big karma playing out here. Karma is a big role in this tower because it's the counterbalance to Aries. It's the exact opposite of Aries, which is Uranus, which is the North Node. Libra, Aries, 180 degrees from each other, opposition. Two sides of the same coin. Yin and Yang is the same thing. It's two opposites coming together to create one, to create balance. And that's what an opposition is in astrology. It's the yin yang. What's coming with the tower is karma, injustice. You have to be careful who you hurt. You have to be careful. That's why we have to be very mindful of the things that we do to other people. Because that shit could come back and haunt you. The past is coming with karma. And it's by design. From the cosmos. This is coming from the cosmos. This is not coming from another person trying to manipulate. No. This is the clock in the sky doing this. Because we need to face our past to balance it out. I kept trying to run from my past for a long time. I was refusing to go within. I was refusing to take responsibility. I was refusing to take accountability for the bullshit I created in my own life. And because of that, the South Node energy is really intense for me right now. Because I didn't listen to my intuition, and I didn't know that these were past life enemies that I was dealing with. We weren't always enemies though. We were family at a point in time. So I just wanted to share that part of the tower because I feel like it's just as important. Past life karma. Past life justice, to bring justice. This karma is to bring balance, real balance back. And karma. It's either one or the other, karma or balance. But we have free will. So what do you choose?